Did you guys see they just shut down a business in Michigan because they had 250 illegals and only 6 regular employees working there?
Someone find out the name of this business and leave it in the comment section so we can all do our part in Google reviews.
I mean, they're not even trying to hide it anymore. That's just disrespectful. With everything going on, you're not even going to try to hire maybe 12 regular employees? Like, I mean, you want to talk about people, illegals aren't even taking our jobs anymore. We're not even being considered for the job. Like, that's where we're at now.
This is the real problem in America right now. Employers want to pay the bare minimum to illegal labor and profit off of American consumers. This is why nobody can afford anything right now.
What would you like to say to Mr. Newsom? I know that there's a lot, but if you had to give him a message here right now on TMZ, what would you tell him?
Mr. Newsom, it's my sincere hope that you will hear the women of California and put our health where it belongs and pass that bill, because we deserve it. Women of midlife deserve it.
But the opposite of that, back in my great state of California, my very own governor, Gavin Newsom, has vetoed our menopause bill, not 1 but 2 years in a row. But that's okay, because he's not going to be governor forever. And with the way he's overlooked women, half the population, by devaluing us in midlife, he probably should not be our next president either. Just saying. I need every woman in this country to fight with me.
I don't want to get so into it, but I think there's sometimes a bit of a sick motive, especially when I see someone like that, who is very clearly a man who only just wants to be in the female locker rooms. I wonder why. I mean, he's genuinely, that guy's cosplaying a woman. He's just thinking, oh, I'll put a crop top on and apparently I'm a woman. And that's very, very insulting.
Yes, and let me make this plain. Women deserve boundaries, period. We deserve safety, privacy, and respect. And I'm not going to sit quietly while those rights are rewritten or dismissed. It's just like they're using civil rights as a mask, and black blood was not spilled for this. Black blood was spilled for civil rights, not to be used as a mockery or a shield for policies that erase women's voices. Our mothers and grandmothers marched so we could speak, not to be silent. So I will not be silent, and I don't think any woman should be.
Amen to that. Amen.
Well, I think what's happened is it's been silenced. So now that thank you so much for putting me on this platform. Let me say this to all the women of America, all the women of the world. Stop calling them trans women. They're not women. They are men. We need to take away the civil rights from them and give them the same rights as every other man. They're just men, and some men wear dresses, and that's okay. They're not in any danger. There's nothing to see here, and it needs to be stopped. The sooner we stop programming ourselves to call them women when they're nothing to do with women, the sooner we can see them for who they are. Men in dresses. We don't care what their sexual orientation is. It doesn't matter. We don't care if they're crazy, if they're not. It doesn't matter. They're men, and that is it. They don't need any extra human rights. They don't need any reason to be tied into our reproductive rights or anything. They're just men. They're men and they're women. There's no trans nothing. There's men, there's women. Some men wear dresses, some women wear beards, and it's all good.
But the truth is, the fight isn't just for us women. We need men too. We need all of the leaders, every single one of you in this room. This fight needs you.
There are men in women's prisons. Men.
Right.
Fully intact men. Do you understand that they are picking women out like chickens in there and doing every and anything they can do right now at this very moment? So we need to bring awareness to this, and we need to do something about this. This is something that needs to happen before the end of the year. I don't understand how people dragging their feet with the bill. The bill, somebody needs to present the bill. It needs to be overturned like now. Women right now are in danger, right now.
Well, actually, the state prisons is something directly under the control of the governor, so I could do something about that right away. That's insane.
That's your first thing. Go ahead, get the girls protected in jail. They're just as important. Their life is not any less valuable because they're criminals. Men are raping them in that.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all, man. Donald Trump said some shit that I think all of us wanted to say, man. Especially when people come here and get all the good graces of the United States of America, everything that their hearts and dreams and desires to get. But then you got people like Ilhan Omar and individuals that's from other countries who migrated here and became a congresswoman, whatever the hell you are. You complain about how bad the U.S. is and how great your country is. Well, bitch, if it's so bad, then won't you take your ass back to Somalia? Like Donald Trump said, all y'all do is come over here and bitch about how bad this country is. But I promise you, if we didn't open the door up for y'all asses, you'll probably be dead. So you mean to tell me you're gonna come here and scam the U.S. and send that shit back to your country using our welfare system to fund terrorists? And yes, y'all motherfuckers fund terrorists. They skim off the top. I mean, come on now. When the last time you heard somebody say, we booking a trip to Mogadishu? Bitch, please. I mean, the same thing when I hear illegal immigrants come over here and demand rights. And it's so crazy that our leftists and young people are so brainwashed. Even black people on our side, they want to fight for these illegal immigrants. Bro, if you took your ass to Honduras or Colombia and did the shit that they do here, bro, your black ass wouldn't even make it. They would ship your ass right on off. It just defies logic, some of the stuff that I hear these people fight for, man. Bro, again, if the U.S. ain't shit, if the U.S. is so bad, if the U.S. is so racist, and you come from another country, like Donald Trump said, you can bitch, but won't you take your ass back home and fix that shit? You won't. I mean, we have the most blessed, generous nation in the world. But it's so crazy that people feel like they are entitled to it. No, you're not entitled to it. Especially like Donald Trump said today. You add nothing to the system. Nothing but hands. Even if you came here as a refugee, even if you came here as a asylum seeker, that just didn't automatically give you the right to go into the welfare system and live off of it for the rest of your life. Let's think about TPS. Yes, temporary protected status. Bro, everyone wants you to be protected and to stay here and to get here and not have to leave, but everybody forgets the fact of the matter is temporary. Bro, the left, you want them to stay here. And when they get here, why would you want to work? If I give you the welfare teat and you can sit on it for the rest of your life, why would I want to go anywhere? Why would I want to thrive? Why would I want to work for anything? And it's crazy when we have veterans on the street. Honestly, sometimes in this world, I just believe I'm in a whole different world, man. Common sense means nothing. And that's why I'm attracted to Donald Trump, man. His logic, man. It's straightforward. It's not sugar-coated. It's not cut. It's telling the real ass shit that we really think, what you're afraid to say. And it resonates to those who work their ass off, those who love this country, those who put in the time, those that don't need nobody to tell them what they need to do or a hand up, those that didn't come from money, those who knows how to struggle and how to get up on their feet, those who bought that money to go get it. Bro, Donald Trump, keep talking your shit, bro. Because me and millions of them, we feel what the hell you saying. Stop all the bitching. Take your ass back home if you don't like it.
No, no!
Behold the modern jungle. A weeping Juanito is carried from a courthouse by ICE despite his mating call of tears. A corporation implodes after hiring 250 illegals out of 256 workers, a survival strategy that shockingly didn't work. A New York protester makes violent contact with both pavement and pepper spray, and a broken English Karenita harasses ICE agents before immediately regretting her life choices. And that's only the beginning. Brace yourself.
Oh! Hey, por favor, no sean así, hombre! Hey! No sean así, ¿por qué me van a coger así, por favor?
The wild Juanito thought it would be a good idea to break into America and not learn a lick of English. Adios, amigo.
No, ven! No me cojan así! No, no! No me cojan así, por favor, yo no... No, ven! Venga, ¿yo qué? ¿Pero qué pasó? Venga, no me cojan así. Ya, no me cojan así, por favor. No me cojan así. ¿Por qué me cogen así, por favor? Pues yo no he hecho nada. Ven, no me cojan así. Camine. Venga, no me cojan así. Ya voy a caminar. Okay. No me cojan así. Camina. Ya. Tenemos que entrevistarte primero. Sí, espérate. No sean así, por favor. Ya no seas así, no me cojan. Ah, sí.
Señor, es el proceso, señor.
Sí, no me cojan así, ya.
A tu vez.
Yo no me voy a burlar. Amigo, ¿de dónde eres?
It's a breath of fresh air to finally see NYPD use pepper spray on these idiots. If they obstruct, just tackle them and arrest them. Enough with the warnings.
Gustavo no tiene papeles, ¿no? ¿Qué? Ese Gustavo que me está en los casos del dealer.
Oh my God, no, ¿en serio?
Entonces uno no puede hacer nada.
No.
Qué desgracia, man.
¿Cuál es?
El que está manejando.
Non-English speaking Karens with the audacity to call ICE the Gestapo. Deport the camera Karens too.
¿El que está manejando?
Sí, es Gustavo. El otro trabaja allá con ellos lavando los casos.
Oh my God.
Me están llevando, gente. Me están llevando. ¿Eh? ¿Cómo que no? Y ellos se lo van a llevar, ¿eh? ¿Y qué tú crees que es?
El señor, el que está manejando Gustavo.
Sí. Y para eso mismo lo estaba yo llamando a él, para yo recogerlo, era. Me dijo, no, que cosa me va a llevar. Mierda, mano. Qué vaina.
One more Juanito down, 49 million to go. I plan on showing all 49 million deportations, so you should subscribe now so you don't miss it.
Tuvo suerte.
No, pero lo está revisando, no sé.
Hay que salga de ahí volado. No, ellos se van, no. No está revisando nada.
Allá hay uno que está revisando la licencia de él.
Oh, ¿a dónde está?
Ahí adelante, ¿no?
No, ahí no hay nadie. Ya se le entregó para atrás.
¿Se le entregó?
Sí.
Oh my God.
Coño, man, qué va. Están haciendo su trabajo.
Excuse me? Why you talk to the ICE guy?
Why you talk the broken English Karinita?
Oh, you know him? You see how Chelsea police working with ICE? You see? That's the evidence. And how he respond to me? You thinking you are smart, right? Huh? You think you are a smart Spanish guy, right? You thinking you are smart? Huh? You see? You see how Chelsea police working with ICE? And he left him by me. What do you think? He's Spanish. You see these Spanish people? The polices, ven los policías de Chelsea cómo se comportan, con la cara de payaso el perro, me dice a mí que sí, que él es su amigo el de ICE. Aquí está la evidencia.
She just switches to Spanish mid-sentence. Deport her ass too.
Ahorita se lo subo a las redes sociales porque este latino porquería quiere que yo lo haga famoso. Él quiere ser famoso, quiere salir en las redes, quiere ser famoso, quiere ser famoso.
It looks like ICE just captured a wild Juanito. Let's see how they handle this one. The male Karen using his car horn in an attempt to scare the ICE agents away, but it appears to be ineffective.
Local businesses like Taqueria Guerrero in New Orleans, Louisiana, have temporarily closed due to Operation Swamp Sweep.
A business that caters to illegals and hires 250 illegals. Good riddance. Go leave them a nice Google review.
And although we've received word that this operation is delayed by a day or two, there's still fear in the community.
Stop calling them a community. They are invaders of our community.
It's the latest immigration crackdown led by Border Patrol. We've seen it in LA, Chicago, and recently in Charlotte, North Carolina. Here in New Orleans, we are expected to see around 250 Border Patrol officers. At first, authorities had said that they plan to detain upwards of 5,000 people in a period of about 2 months.
5,000 arrests is laughable. Let's hope they meant 500,000.
Now we are hearing that this operation could last just a few days. We are still waiting for more confirmation from Border Patrol. But this operation is going to be in New Orleans, Baton Rouge, also in certain parts of Mississippi. Of course, community leaders have already started to prepare immigrant communities. We know that there is upwards of 100,000 immigrants in the New Orleans area. Legal experts believe that the goal of 5,000 detentions in the Louisiana area is doable because of its infrastructure. We have to remember there are about 8 detention centers in a 100-mile radius in this area. And one of those centers is known as the deportation capital. Local business owners are attempting to protect themselves with these signs. ICE, CBP agents do not have consent to enter this business unless they have a valid judicial warrant.
If I'm ICE and I see this sign, then I know I'm in the right spot. I'm just surprised they wrote the sign in English this time.
And it's not just businesses that fear for their employees and their customers. It's also churches in the Louisiana area that have decided to close or cut down on services for fear of immigration raids.
Did you guys see they just shut down a business in Michigan because they had 250 illegals and only 6 regular employees working there?
Someone find out the name of this business and leave it in the comment section so we can all do our part in Google reviews.
I mean, they're not even trying to hide it anymore. That's just disrespectful. With everything going on, you're not even going to try to hire maybe 12 regular employees? Like, I mean, you want to talk about people, illegals aren't even taking our jobs anymore. We're not even being considered for the job. Like, that's where we're at now.
This is the real problem in America right now. Employers want to pay the bare minimum to illegal labor and profit off of American consumers. This is why nobody can afford anything right now.
250 versus 6 regular employees. I bet the 6 regular employees were probably like lawyers, the CEO of the company. It was probably not even like anyone doing any real work. And you know, everybody wants to be like, well, you got to blame the corporations. You got to blame the corporations. I blame them too.
The 6 legal employees are probably the people in charge of hiring all the illegals.
But I blame the individual as well. This is the United States. We're based on individualism. I'm not going to just let them off the hook. You came over here and you knew what you were doing. You didn't cross the jungle. You didn't cross the border. You didn't feel... come on, bro. You know what you're doing. At this point, if you're still coming over here and working, I'm sorry. With everything going on, that's on you.
ICE is in Chinatown right now on Center Street in the parking garage across Jingfeng. Tell everybody.
You can tell them all you want in English. The illegals have no idea what you're saying.
Police are barricading protesters in to catch them. There's just nothing happening. I was just there, but I had to leave because I cannot get trapped. In that parking garage. There's something happening. Something happening.
A non-English speaking illegal Juanita gets pulled over by ICE.
Hello. Hey, how you doing? Good. Do you have an identification? Any identification?
Sí, tengo licencia. ¿Por parte de qué? ¿Ustedes son policías? Sí, pero ustedes son... Yo no tengo por qué decirles cómo se llama. ¿Ustedes tienen alguna orden? Es mía. Sí. De nada.
She refuses to provide ID in Spanish and ICE just lets her go.
What?
I'm furious, and you should be too. On today's expedition, we venture into the streets of New Orleans. We witness a rare formation. ICE agents led by Commander Bovino moving with quiet precision. Ahead of them, illegal Juanitos are gathered swiftly like startled wildlife caught in the open. But chaos brews nearby, mostly peaceful protesters crying on cue, a wild Karen screeching for a warrant.
You're on my property! This is private property.
And a soy boy stepping forward in a brave yet ill-advised display. The wild Juanito has been taken back into captivity, where he can no longer steal your jobs or live off government checks.
Back up.
The wild Karen is using evasive maneuvers on the ICE agent. It's a mystery why the ICE agent doesn't just arrest her and move her into a cage where she can no longer disturb the peace.
It's not a lawful order either.
Yes, it is.
What is?
Back up.
I'm backing up. I'm backed up.
Back up. What's your back now? Back up. I'm not going to tell you again.
How many warnings do these Karens get? It's seriously getting ridiculous.
Okay, so we're good to go. Go up. Just on background here, you're conducting enforcement operations in this area. A couple people ran up onto the roof. We chased them up onto the roof. Several individuals came down willingly. We have them in custody. And this is where we're at, trying to get the other individuals off the roof safely. Okay. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
The freaks are out in New Orleans tonight. Is this the result of the Department of Education, or is this just simply bad parenting?
Donald Trump! And Landry too!
Take the power back!
This one suffered severe brain damage as an infant. It's truly tragic.
Take the power back! No Trump! No Trump! No truce! New Orleans ain't wicked boots! New Orleans ain't wicked boots! Now! Tell me if y'all are...
These creatures were too ugly to be cheerleaders in high school, so this is their newfound hobby.
Immigrants are welcome here!
No, but it is very, very cool.
Chinga la migra! Chinga la migra! Y la policía!
Bovino and the boys are in full force to clean up this shithole we call New Orleans, a city of filth and crime.
Still counting. A lot and still counting.
How long do you plan to be here?
That is a fantastic question until the mission's accomplished.
What is the ultimate mission?
Title 8 immigration enforcement.
The Karen is wondering why ICE is in New Orleans, but those of us with brains are wondering why 50 million illegals are in America. And I will be covering every single deportation on this channel, so you'll want to subscribe so you don't miss it.
You guys do. I'm a South African and I'm an ex-Special Forces veteran.
All right.
And carry on what you're doing. I appreciate it. Fuck what everyone else thinks. But
Anybody got a coin for this gentleman?
Yeah. I'd love a photo.
I think I'm out.
Oh, well, I just want a photo.
Okay, that'll work.
Wow, it's such a rare sight to see people who actually respect ICE and the job they are doing for America.
America is freaking back, baby. Not the White House upgrading their press secretary. Caroline Leavitt is dropping bars. Listen to this.
On day one, President Trump declared a national emergency at our southern border to end the 4-year-long invasion of illegal aliens under the previous administration.
Thank you, Joe.
Additionally, President Trump signed an executive order to end catch and release
Bye, Felicia.
and finish construction of his effective border wall.
Make it taller.
By using every lever of his federal power, President Trump has sent a loud and clear message to the entire world. America will no longer tolerate illegal immigration.
Let's freaking
and this
go.
President expects that every nation on this planet will cooperate with the repatriation of their citizens.
If not, your ass getting taxed.
As proven by this weekend, when President Trump swiftly directed his team to issue harsh and effective sanctions and tariffs on the Colombian government.
They fucked around and found out.
They were denied a U.S. military aircraft full of their own citizens who were deported by this administration. The Colombian government agreed to all of President Trump's demands, proving America is once again respected on the world stage.
Because of our great leader.
So, thinking about trying to illegally enter the United States, think again. Under this president, you will be detained and you will be deported.
Bye, Felicia.
Every day, Americans are safer because of the violent criminals that President Trump's administration is removing from our communities.
Listen to these people.
On January 23rd, ICE New York arrested a Turkish national for entry without inspection who is a known or suspected terrorist. On January 23rd, ICE San Francisco arrested a citizen of Mexico unlawfully present in the United States who has been convicted of continuous sexual abuse of a child aged 14 years.
How many Democrats voted against deporting these people?
Has arrested a citizen of Honduras who was convicted of 4th-degree criminal sexual conduct with a minor. ICE Buffalo arrested a citizen of Ecuador who has been convicted of rape. ICE Boston arrested a citizen of the Dominican Republic who has a criminal conviction for 2nd-degree murder. This criminal...
That's the one that was saying, fuck Trump. On God, thank you, Obama. Thank you what you did for me, Obama. Thank you, Joe Biden.
Flashback.
I'm not going back to Haiti. Bruh.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
So, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
These are the people Democrats want here, okay? When in reality, these are the people Trump is talking about getting out of our country that are illegal immigrants and known criminals. But let's let her finish.
Convicted of murder for beating his pregnant wife to death in front of her 5-year-old son. And ICE St. Paul also arrested a citizen of Mexico who was convicted of possessing pornographic material of a minor on a work computer. These are the heinous individuals that this administration is removing from American communities every single day, and to the brave state and local law enforcement officers, CBP, and ICE agents who are helping in the facilitation of this deportation operation, President Trump has your back, and he is grateful for your hard work.
Let's fucking go. With what you just heard there, I've literally asked how many Democrats voted to keep these known criminals that are illegal immigrants in our country, and 158 Democrats voted to keep them here. Selena Gomez, where's your tears? All you other news outlets that are pushing this fear-mongering that Trump is trying to round up every single immigrant, this is why no one believes you. You advocate for these people to be here. To all you social media cucks, I want to thank you for being a big part of Donald Trump's victory. I refuse to be lectured by any fucking Trump hater telling me that I don't care for this or that, or I'm not sympathetic. I'm not advocating for these people to be here that are committing crimes, heinous crimes and acts, breaking the fucking law, hurting our American brothers and sisters, whether they're Democrat, Republican, Independent, Green Party, or whatever. You can get mad at me all you want. I really don't give a fuck. And before you try to spin any bullshit, I literally specifically said illegal immigrant criminals. Because we know how y'all like to do y'all's little manipulative bullshit. America is fucking back. For the last 4 years, we had no fucking accountability. Our country was getting over fucking ran. No one was held accountable for the fuck shit that happened under the Democrat Party leadership. You had your 4 years to do things the way you did it. The American people spoke. Now we can do shit the way we want to do it. I said what the fuck I said.
When it's time to go, you can choose how. You can wait for enforcement, or you can leave on your terms. The CBP Home app lets you self-deport with dignity, directly, and securely. Don't wait. Decide how it ends.
Crying harder. Crying harder. Trump is your president. Crying harder. Crying harder. Trump is your president.
On the 3 unfired casings read, "Hey fascist!" Catch! Do
you think Donald Trump is a fascist?
Yes, I do.
No one has ever been more dangerous to this country than Donald Trump, and he is a fascist to his core.
And shut down the Senate! We are at war!
We're at a war right now.
We are at war.
So you have to be willing to do whatever is necessary in order to save the country.
And that's why the gloves are off.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
And yes, there are many threats to democracy. We see it with these extreme candidates.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country. Maybe there will be.
But you can only push people so far. And then they start to take matters into their own hands.
What the American public want is for us to bring actual weapons to this bar fight. This is an actual fight.
You know, this is literally call to arms.
The MAGA movement is a threat.
But Michelle says that, when they go low, we go high. No.
With all due respect, if they go low, we don't go high.
When they go low, we kick them.
We take them to the mud and choke them out.
And make sure that they stay down. And you know what? Kick them when they're down, because they deserve it.
Get up in the face of some Congress people.
We are going to be in your face. We are going to be on your...
We have to fight this in the streets.
We're going to fight it in the streets. It's time to step out of your comfort zone and step out into the streets.
To our Republican colleagues, if you do not see the light, we will bring the fire. Resist! You and your little friend off of Twitter. Y'all about to find out.
And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
He's not going to have a third term. He may not finish this term.
Yes, the last few days you woke up thinking there might be news. Just saying. There will be news sometime. Just so you know, there will be news.
I want to be remembered for courage for my faith. That would be the most important thing. Most important thing is my faith in my life.
But if you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now. Come back if you want. Don't come back. It's okay too. But if you're not happy, you can leave.